For me, mostly the lessons have been very interactive, so that would be the word that I would use. Because I think compared to just a classroom, when you're stuck in class with your teacher, JC is very fast and they don't really have much time to get all of your questions. Tutorials, okay lah, maybe they'll do once in a while they'll ask, does anyone have any questions? But people will be too scared to say because you might think your questions are really dumb. But I feel in MLC it's everyone is asking all sorts of questions and Mr. Lau doesn't say your questions are irrelevant or they're too simple. He will address them the same way he addresses all kinds of questions. And I feel that sort of incites a lot of conversation, not just between the teacher and the student, but between students. They discuss what their answers are or what they think. So in a way, I really enjoyed that setting because I feel I could come out and I could say whatever I wanted to say. I feel this is not a common thing that a lot of people would say, but I really enjoyed the intensive revision period and the stuff that Mr. Lau gave during that time. So when we were preparing for the A-levels, he would give us every single week at least 2 practice papers or more if you asked for more, which I found really nice because if you really needed more practice, he would willingly give you. He even encouraged us to have even more practice. And I feel those resources, while you can get them in school, I feel the practice papers that he prepared were very strategic because the questions that appeared in the practice papers were the ones that were almost parallel to the A-levels. So I could gauge how well I could do for A-levels and be able to relate to my TYS more. But that doesn't mean that they weren't challenging. He gave us papers from really good JCs and while their prelims are obviously damn hard, but he went through the steps on how to tackle each question. So I felt having lots of practice was something that I enjoyed. And also during those sessions, it was the period where we had a lot of interaction because he would make sure those sessions were very discussion based. Why would I recommend MLC to them? I mean you see all this stuff, he gives so many resources and I feel many juniors and many people in JC, they would find themselves very they wouldn't know where to turn to get all these resources from. Maybe your school notes are not sufficient or maybe your teachers are not sufficient. But the thing is going to MLC, you can ask for it and you'll get it. So if you need extra practice, you'll get it. If you need extra consultations, you'll get it. So it's if you come to MLC, it's everything is at your hands. Everything that you need is given to you as long as you ask for it. And if you really want to build a foundation, I think you should build it at MLC because the way that we understand things here is very different from people in JC who are very, I don't know, confused about how to go through certain topics. So I feel if you've gone through the whole journey here leading up to A-levels, everything will be very clear to you.